Anime Library, the lost lore and database of anime. Subscribe all primary monsters in Monster Rancher. There are many monsters in Monster Rancher. They consist of what is called primary species, which define monsters' basic form and abilities, and a subspecies which defines monsters' color scheme, modifies appearance, and slightly alters some of its statistical capabilities. Subspecies is produced by combining primary species monster and another one. For example, Titan. It is combination of Golem and Suezo manifested as a large humanoid figure in Golem form with the bright yellow skin and single eye that are characteristic of the Suezo. Each primary species also has at least one rare subspecies. These unusual monsters cannot be created by combining. For example, Moo can only be obtained from specific CD. It is combination of dragon primary species and, which means unidentified monster. All rare monsters are always notated as primary. Considering primary species monsters have at least 10 subspecies and some rare species. The list of monsters are minimized into most of the primary species, which not all primary monsters are included, and none of sub or rare species monsters are explained here. Phoenixes are large birds with flames engulfing their bodies. They are powerful legendary monsters that must be unlocked in every game they appear in. Always depicted as an extremely good-natured monster. Dragon are monsters based on the Western dragon. They have a large variety of technique employing their wings, claws, tails, fangs, and fire breath. An attack called a dragon combo is one of the most deadly attacks. They are extremely powerful, but have relatively short lifespans compared to other species. Dinos are T-Rex-like monsters that are scaled down a bit. They appeared in the first Monster Rancher game and then were replaced by similar monsters called Zooms. They were portrayed as overly confident, but having great physical strength and energy projection. Gali Gallus wear an Aztec sun god mask and a high-collared cloak. According to a legend, some Gali are actually magic monsters hiding their true forms, but recent research seems to indicate that the Gali are actually ethereal entities of colossal size and dragon-like appearance. So large that the cape and mask are like a puppet to it. They can project huge limbs made of solid light for punching and kicking, and can use their mask as a boomerang. Their attacks are mostly intelligence-based, taking the form of fire, wind, and lightning. Ghosts are souls of breeders previously raised monsters. They assume a humanoid form but float instead of having legs. Ghosts rely on speed and magic to defeat their opponents. They are usually characterized by their magic wands and enormous tops hats which they can use to perform magic tricks. Golems are giants composed of craggy rocks known for their great power and defense. However, speed is their weakness. They are excellent at basic physical attacks such as chops and punches, and can also break apart and reconstruct themselves, allowing them to launch bits and pieces of themselves as projectiles. Hares are famous rabbit monsters. They are known for their large boxing glove-like hands and cute expressions. They are friendly and highly intelligent but are known to be selfish, especially when it comes to food. They specialize in high attack power and speed. Hare attack styles revolve around boxing, kicking, and even flatulence. Hangers are mysterious robot monsters that were built with lost technology from an ancient civilization. They can stand upright on two legs or fold themselves up into a more compact form, much like a transformer. Science has no idea how they move or what they're made out of, but they can attack with technology-based weapons that are attached to their bodies, including lasers, drills, missiles, and bullets. Jelgels are blue amoeba-like creatures with solid red cores. They can change their bodies into various shapes in combat and generally assume the form of humanoids from the waist up. Their protoplasm color varies depending on the subspecies. A gel attacks by forming itself into various weapons, punching with its amorphous arms, or forming itself into a blob and hitting the enemy with momentum. Mew. This species is also known as NYA. They are small yellow stuffed toy cats who resemble ragdolls and are one of the more popular species of monsters in the games. They are known for using tricky attacks to sap their opponent's willpower since their intelligence stats tend to be very high. Also known for their singing attacks. Monol. Monol resembles a large, flat, rectangular wall made of black stone. Strangely, they can form a face on the surface of its body. It's also used as a weapon by creating spikes or tendrils on it. It is said that a monol is actually a magic whose true form is hidden. They often create evil or